playing. Oh, you're drinking a Coke. I thought you'd
I'm
be like
having
dead.
I'm having a Coke Zero. This is actually the craziest thing I've had to drink so far. So
I hope it goes well for you.
I think it'll be fine. Yesterday I had a Sprite
Mm,
and it went down pretty easy. So I think a Coke Zero is like
a nice little level up.
A-okay. Sparkly water is good. That's what my doctor said.
So I'm drinking my little nighttime cocktail, like my
Mhm.
little mocktail, sleepy cocktail.
Oh, nice. You going to
Um,
bed after this?
I'm gonna I am attempting to start a routine when
That's
it comes to
good.
the bedtime because I'm
Okay.
so bad at it.
hmm
Um, and every night I go to sleep and I'm like, tomorrow I'll go to sleep a little bit earlier. And
Yeah.
every night I fail. But
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
feel that.
maybe the little mocktail, like the little sleepy time cocktail is gonna help
hmm
and all that stuff. So my
Good
attempt.
luck.
Thank you.
That's
I
already
heard
a
you died.
I did. It was
I,
really bad,
dude, I
Andrea.
had no clue. Like
It was really bad.
I, so I was the last one to find out. And so I was just like, damn, Vanessa's like really like MIA, like,
No, I died.
and I was like, that's fine. Like, I'm like, I guess she's busy, like, whatever. Like, and then I think I said something to your brother, or it kind of came up, and I was like, and he's like, no, he's like, yeah, like they've been sick. And I was like, what? And he's like, I figured she would have texted you. I was like, no, I'm like, she hasn't responded to anything. Like, I'm like, I
Sorry.
don't know. No, you're good. I'm like, I just like, I don't know where your sister is at. Like,
Yeah, no, that's so fair.
and even the comment about they're like, oh, did we get a timeshare? And I was like, what is going on? Like,
I'll explain that as well.
yeah, but I was just like, and then your brother told me that you were like dead, and then your mom proceeded to tell me how dead you were. So what happened to you?
So, okay, here's what happened. So, I thought I had told you this, but like a month ago, Osvaldo and I went to the Padres game, like with
Oh,
everybody, I think. Yeah, we went with everybody. I think it was when Victor was in town and we all
okay.
went to a Padres game together or something like that. Maybe it was that weekend or I don't know. Anyways, went to a game. And as we were like walking around or whatever, that that stand, that Hyatt Vacation Club stand?
With the little wheel.
Yes, with the wheel and
Hmm.
whatever. They got us. They pulled us. We're like, "Hey, whatever." And they pulled us to the side and they were like, basically one of those like if you let us do a presentation or whatever, you can have one of these things. And we're like, okay, we'll see what the things are, whatever. We looked at it and it was a bunch of stuff, but one of them was 2 night stay and the boat ride there and back to Catalina, which is something that
Oh,
we've been talking about doing. And I was like, something we've always talked about, but I was like, oh, it's too expensive to like justify going to a little island for 2 nights, whatever. Like it's always so expensive, whatever. But um I was like, oh, I'm actually down to like go do a random little presentation. And they were also talking about they were like the presentation will be at the Welk Resort, which is like I've been wanting to go see it because there's a theater there and they have like a
oh,
theater company that like works out of there like year round basically. That I have friends that I've worked at and stuff. So I was like, okay, like I already knew what the Welk Resort was and whatever. And it was just kind of like, let's just go, whatever. And then they were like, okay, cool. Like if you guys want to, you can just drive up, or there's a couple of like hotels nearby, and we could get you a stay for like a
oh.
discounted price. And so we were like, okay, cool. It was like 80 bucks to stay at this like cute little like lake house resort in San Marcos. It
Mhm.
was like right on the lake. It's a beautiful little like just hotel. Like it was just cute, whatever. And we're like,
Yeah.
whatever, we'll go like midweek. It was like a Wednesday night. Like we'll go midweek, we'll work from there, and it'll just be like a cute little like
Like a mini
staycation.
staycation.
Yeah, whatever. And then we'll go the next day, we'll do the presentation for a couple hours and we'll head back. So we go that Wednesday, we go out to dinner because we're like, oh, let's do a cute dinner, might as well. And there's only like one restaurant that's on the hotel. And we go to that restaurant and it's super cute. It's overlooking the lake. It's an Italian restaurant. We see like it was voted like one of San Diego's best pizzas or whatever. So we're like, oh, of course we have to get the pizza, whatever. And so we literally we ordered a meatball appetizer, we got a pizza. He ordered a salmon, but I never touched it, obviously, because I don't eat seafood. I think I maybe had like one potato off of his plate. And then I don't know if the servers heard us or if it's because we were just dressed a little bit nice or whatever, but they brought us a cake and they said happy anniversary because we were talking about like um uh it's yesterday was 1 year since we had our 2 years since we had our first date,
Mm.
and we were talking about it at dinner. Osvaldo asked a question. He was like, what if you woke up tomorrow and this was all a dream? Like, how would you come and find me or whatever? Like, just kind of we were like joking around about that, like going back and forth, like, oh, what would I do? Whatever, whatever. If I woke up and this ended up all being a dream. So maybe they overheard us talking about that. So whatever. They brought a cute little like lemon. It was a lemon cake too, and they were like, happy
Wow, lucky
anniversary.
you.
I know. And I was like, I had a glass of wine, I had an espresso martini, which by the way, I hate espresso martinis.
I
Do not like those. I don't get them. Just drink a carajillo. Like, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I just to me the vodka and the coffee don't go well.
I was drinking it and I was like, I feel like this is a chore drinking this. But anyways, I was having those little drinkies. Everyone was being so nice to us. I was like, oh, we were walking out. I was like, Osvaldo, we're the it couple of this restaurant. Like, they loved us here. So we're just joking around, whatever. Little did I know that was the last time we were ever going to have a good time together. Little did I know. So the next
Like, and
day,
that was the last time we laughed.
no, literally. So the next day, we both wake up and like my stomach is a little unsettled, but I'm fine. Like I feel fine. It's like I in my head I'm like, "Oh, maybe this is nausea that's related to just like my travel anxiety that's starting to become a thing or whatever. So like maybe that's what this is. I don't know, but I feel fine." But Osvaldo was like, "Oh, I woke up in the middle of the night because I really had to go, but I feel better now." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Maybe we just ate a bunch of weird stuff because
Yeah.
we went out last night. I don't know."
Yeah. Or we ate a lot. Like we ate more than what we normally, whatever.
Exactly. Or yeah, exactly. I don't know. And then we go to this presentation thing. We end up loving it and we sign up for it. So we're now part of
Wait,
this whole we loved it. No,
you
it
have
was
a
like
timeshare now?
it's not a timeshare. It's
Oh God. Okay, I love it. See, you can't come at me with the Colts anymore.
timeshare is very different from Herbalife, but anyways. Um basically it's basically like it's a monthly fee. It's a monthly thing that we spend towards, and it's a monthly cost, and it gets us like 2 weeks at basically like any Hyatt across like whatever. So like
Okay.
it just seemed really worth it. We were like, okay, let's do
Uh-huh.
it, whatever. And then the fee goes away after like 10 years or so, 10 years. And so after 10 years, we no longer pay the fee, but we still get to the 2 week stay or
Yeah.
whatever. And then we also get like added benefits and things like that, whatever.
You bought it.
Good deal. We bought in. We were both like, okay, it seems like a good deal. Like, let's do it, whatever. Um, And so, whatever, we're signing up for this thing. So it ends up taking way long because we're staying there so long. And as we're staying there, like talking to people, they're like still trying to sell us. And we're just like, no, like we see the deal. Like we're in, like whatever. Like the numbers make sense. Like you don't have to explain the numbers to us anymore, like whatever. They're still telling us, oh, you guys are getting a great deal. We're so excited for you guys. We're like, okay, it's fine. Like, let's just sign the paperwork. Like we're in. You don't have to convince us anymore. And as this is all happening, I'm feeling like a little feverish. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't feel
Yeah, we
I
start getting a little
feel
hot.
really cold. No, I felt really like cold.
Oh,
And I
like
was just
clammy?
like, huh?
Like you start like sweating a little bit or like cold,
Yeah,
cold?
yeah. No, I was just like really cold. I was just really cold in there and I started getting really tired and I just didn't feel good at all. And then like anytime we stepped out into the sun, everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, it's so hot out." I was like, "This feels amazing. Like I want to just stand in the sun." So I knew I was starting to get sick. But Osvaldo seemed fine. But then like after a while, after a few hours, like we were there for like literally 5 hours, and he was like, "I'm starting to feel a little bit ill too." I'm like, "Okay, so we're both feeling ill. What's up?" So
Question,
what's up?
sorry, 5 hours in this presentation?
Literally. Well, the presentation itself was like an hour, but then afterwards we were like talking, and then there's like all this paperwork you have to go through. It's like a
Okay.
very like, and then even after you go through the paperwork, you have to go to somebody else who makes sure you understood every single thing, like that there weren't any like miscommunicated things or whatever. Like there's just
Uh-huh.
like a lot of steps or whatever to make sure like
You
you're
know what
not
you're
going to
getting
back
yourself
you know what
into.
you're getting and you're not going to back out of it later, basically. Like we don't
Yeah.
want people to back out, so we're going to tell you absolutely everything. So they just really making sure we understood it.
Uh-huh.
Whatever. So we start heading home. Like we stop at a gas station because we're like we feel so bad. We stop at a gas station, we both pick up Dayquil, we like take some Dayquil, and we're like we just got to make it back. And as we're getting back, Osvaldo's like, "Oh my God, I have to go. I have to go so bad." We finally get home. He like runs. We
What's
get to my parents'
home?
house. We get to my parents' house.
Okay.
We get to my parents' house. he like runs upstairs. He has to go to the bathroom. And I just like plop myself on the bed and I lay down. And like the longer we lay there, I'm like, the whole point was like, let's just lay down for like an hour or whatever until we feel good enough to drive back to Tijuana. Like, let's wait till we start to
Yeah.
feel a little bit better and then we'll head back. But that time just never came. Like, we only got worse.
I'm
Like
so
literally like
sorry.
9 p.m. rolled around and my mom came in and she was like, "Oh, here's some medicine, whatever, whatever." I took some medicine, I drank some water, immediately had to go to the bathroom and vomit. Like I threw everything up. And then like I was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna stay cool on that for a minit. Like I'm just not gonna consume anything."
No.
I just
Yeah.
went to sleep. Went to sleep, woke up in the middle of the night, was so thirsty, drank a little bit of electrolyte, had to go to the bathroom, threw it up again. And so I woke up the next morning. I felt like a shell of myself. I was like, how do I drink water? Like, I'm scared to consume any water, but I'm gonna get
How do I
dehydrated
hydrate
and
myself?
die. So I'm like Googling what to do when you throw up water. And they're like, suck on ice cubes. I'm like walking downstairs, getting ice cubes, putting them in a cup, and I'm like chewing on ice just to like stay hydrated. Um, that
Did
was
that
like the
work?
work. It worked. Yeah, the ice cubes worked. So pro tip for anybody who gets food poisoning. I sincerely hope you don't because that was terrible. But it was just like I had a fever, I had chills, my body, I've never experienced this before. Like I've had body aches, but this was like so painful.
Mhm.
Like I couldn't move without like severe back pain,
Ow.
like lower back pain that I would get if I bent over for anything, and like my neck. And anytime I stood up, my head felt like it was gonna pop. Like it felt like it was just like all coming in together and it was just gonna go boop. It was just so weird. Um, I think that must have been from the dehydration or something. And then literally just like couldn't tell you how many times I went to the bathroom. It was just so bad. It was so bad for multiple for days. Like I think I like started being able to eat things like on Sunday,
And when did you get sick? Wednesday?
Thursday night.
Okay.
I got actually sick Thursday night. Like was feeling it from, whatever, but like Thursday night is when I actually got sick.
Yeah.
So Sunday I started to be able to like eat a couple of things, but like by eat a couple, I seriously could only stomach like so much without before my stomach would be like in severe pain or like it was just awful. And then yesterday I finally was able to eat like a little bit more, like a piece of toast or like a whatever, whatever. And today is finally like my first day that I'm actually able to eat like food.
That's
So
crazy.
like I've
A
been able
week.
to eat. Yeah, it took a whole week basically since we got sick. And I feel good. My stomach isn't like super hurting. I feel like my bowels are functioning properly finally. The only thing is that I have like a lingering I just get really winded. Both of us do. Like we went to Costco today and at the end of it I was almost like seeing double. I was so tired. I was like, "Oh, I'm like really really
Yeah,
exhausted
because you're
after."
malnourished for the
Yeah,
past.
exactly. No, yeah, and like you try to drink water and do whatever you can,
Yeah.
but it's like no, it's still like it's gonna take a few days for me to like for both of us to get back to where we were.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and so like we got back from Costco. I literally just fell asleep. I was like, I just need to sleep. I'm so tired.
I have,
And yeah, here I am now. So feeling a lot better now,
I'm
but
glad.
oh my God, when it like completely wiped us out. Like you've seen me have food poisoning before. Like I've had food poisoning before,
Yeah.
but this was like
Okay,
almost
so
like a virus. I don't know what
this
it
was my
was.
question. Do you feel like it
So
was food poisoning or do you feel like it was the stomach virus thing that's going around?
I want to say it's a stomach virus. The only thing that made it suspicious to me was like the fact that we both got sick at the exact same time. Normally, like if we both get sick, it's like one of us gets it a little bit before the other
Yeah.
or something like that, which I feel like is more common with like a cold or a virus or something. The reason it's just we both got sick at exactly the same time, which is why I was like, is it from the restaurant that we went out to? But I don't know.
Probably, but I feel like it's more of that like virus thing. What is it called? Like Clio syrup, whatever.
Oh, it's not cyclospora. That one's
Cyclo-
like it's super rare. There's only 8 cases in San Diego or something like that.
Oh.
Trust me, I checked. I checked. I was like, do we have that? But nobody in California really has it.
There's a few
Um,
cases in California, no?
yeah, there's a few
Yeah.
cases in California, but like I said, like there's only like 8 people in
Yeah, it's San Diego.
San Diego that have it, and so it's not like. And when I talked to the doctor about it, he was like, that was not like his like concern. He was like, it sounds like
He's
it's
like,
from
it's
the
food poisoning.
restaurant and it's yeah, it sounds like you guys have food poisoning. Sounds like that restaurant you guys went to is suspicious and probably didn't do you guys well. Yeah, so that's where I've been the last week.
Damn. Well, I'm glad
Yeah.
we didn't record last week and that you got your break.
Yeah. There was no way. Like I literally, Andrea, like I couldn't do anything. I couldn't stand up.
No, I saw your mom on Saturday and then she was like, yeah, she's like, they've just been locked up in their room. And I was like, oh, okay. Like I
Literally, we wouldn't move anywhere. Like it was just like we were just there. We moved from there to like the casita at one point,
like from there to the bathroom.
and literally, the only time I would get up is because I had to go to the bathroom. The moving was painful. It sucked so bad, and I would get so cold every time I stepped out of the bedroom. Like I would just freeze, and I'd get back and be like chills all over again. Ugh, it sucked.
Yeah, food poisoning's not fun.
Anyways, I know you had a fun weekend.
I had a great weekend.
Yeah, how'd it go?
I did not get food poisoning. Um, it was super busy, but really good. So one of the schools that I work for, we did our like community school kickoff event.
Hmm.
So that was really fun. Like it was just like also this crazy thing that we've like all talked about for like a while and like finally seeing it come like pull this event through,
Hmm.
was really cool. So it was like really cool just to see a whole bunch of like old alumni.
Hmm.
There was people there. I think like the oldest one I saw was like from the class of, I know there was a banner for the class of 69, 1969, and I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure I saw somebody from 1967. Like an actual human being walking around and it said class of. And I was like, that's insane.
Hmm.
Um, like you guys are still
Yeah.
these things. Um, but good for you. Um,
Yeah.
so it was really cute. It was really cool. And then the dogs were there, so that was really fun too. And then, but that, okay, it was talking about being dehydrated.
Hmm.
It was so hot and it was outdoors. And I was there from 7:30 in the morning till like 1:30.
Hmm.
And so I was just out and running because I was like working the event. So I was like running around, like getting things. But
Hmm.
me being the hydrated girly that I am, I like did not let go of my water bottle. Like I had it with me and like I even for a minute I was like, I'll just put it in my office and come back and get it when I get thirsty. And I was like, that's a horrible idea.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. I get home and I'm tired. I'm like, I've been out in
Yeah.
the sun all day. Like I got up early to like go do this.
Hmm.
And but we have our goddaughter's birthday at a park
Hmm. Yeah.
also outdoors. Um, and I was like, I told Adriana, I was like, I need 20. I'm like, I need 20 minutes. Because Adriana had gone with me too. Like he had gone and
Hmm.
like been at the event and then he just left early. Because I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I'm gonna finish up and then like I'll meet you at home. And even he was like, yeah, he's like, I need a shower again. And I was like, yeah, no, like I need to get ready again too. Like
Hmm.
whole thing, whatever, right? I get home and I'm like, and he's like, okay, he's like, party starts at 2. And it's like, I left at 1:30, so I basically got home at like 2. And I was like, I need
Yeah.
20 minutes. Let me close my eyes for 20 minutes. And I closed my eyes for like 20 minutes and then it's like, we gotta go. I was like, I know, I know we do. And so I like got ready real quick, go to the park. It was so much fun at the park. She's so cute. Her little party trick was like when you would ask her like, ¿Cuántos años cumples? She'd go like
Hmm.
this.
Oh, good girl. That's
Yeah, it was
sweet.
so cute. And so we were at the park literally until sundown, from 3 to like 7. And then of course, uh, I love NC and Daniel. They invited us over to their house, so of course we went over.
Yep.
And so we like were there and like we got to see her open her gifts, so it was really cute. And then it was like 11 and I was like literally curled up in the corner with
Dude,
a
it's
blanket, like falling
impossible, you poor
asleep.
thing.
And
It's
I
literally
looked at
impossible to
Adriana.
leave at a reasonable time.
I literally looked at Adriana and I was like, can we go home?
Please.
I was like, can we please go home now? And once we both got in the car, he was like, no, he's like, I'm so ready. Because I even told him, I was like, I'm sorry. Like, sometimes you feel like your partner's having fun. So you're like, I feel so
Yeah,
bad, but I'm like, I can't.
I
Like, I
can't. Yeah.
can't
Mm-hmm.
pull it together anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I was like, I'm sorry. Like, if you still wanted to stay. And he was like, no, he's like, I'm ready to. Like, I'm ready for bed. I'm like, oh, thank God. Oh, like, so. We did that. And then on Sunday, we had brunch with my parents, and my brother. And so we actually had family over. We had well, I guess they had family over, but
Mhm.
my aunt and uncle were here, and so was my cousin with his wife and their baby.
Mhm.
So we got to meet the newest member of the family. I'm just super
Aw.
late. He's 6 months, so he's pretty big now,
Yeah, that's cute though.
but got to meet him. At least I got to meet him before Christmas because at this
Yeah.
point I was like, I don't think I'm meeting him until Christmas. Um, but he's a cute little chunkers. He's so cute, like the cutest little baby ever. Um,
Yeah.
big ol' eyes and just like super sweet. Like we'll let like anybody, any random stranger can hold him and
Hmm.
he's good. He's chilling. Um,
Yeah.
and it was really cute. They asked my brother to be like the godfather. Um,
Aw.
yeah. So that was really cool too. So now Eugenio is going to be his godfather. And
I
so
love
we could
that.
even like sweetest baby ever. And so like I was holding him, whatever, or like I think I don't know, we were passing him around because he's really sweet. And so
Hmm.
as soon as my brother holds him, he starts crying. And he starts like whining, and I'm like, here, I'm like, let me hold him, like whatever,
Yeah.
like because the one is like, take him, like,
Don't know what to do.
yeah. So I'm like, I grab him, and then he immediately starts smiling. So we were all
Hmm.
making fun of him, like just being like, dude, like, come on, it's your godson, like.
Yeah, that's funny.
But no, we had a lot of fun just hanging out with them, hanging out with my aunt and my uncle, my cousins, and that was kind of it. That was kind of our weekend, but it was a lot. Like we even that night we didn't get
Yeah.
home until like 9:30 or 10 p.m. and I was like,
Damn.
we got work tomorrow. Um,
Yep.
so it's just been like this is why I
Busy.
want my routine.
Yeah, but it's also like that you also like enjoyed like a very important special like
Oh
family
yeah, it was
moments and
so
things like
fun.
that.
No, and it was really fun to hang out and like we even talked about like I don't know if you've ever seen them on TikTok, like the how grandchildren would like surprise their grandparents and like will all just show up to their house at night
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like with sleeping bags or whatever. And so we've talked about doing that to our grandpa.
Oh, you should.
And he's turning 90 this year. So we all thought like, oh, like maybe we can do it like a few days before Christmas so he doesn't know.
Yeah.
And then we're like, dude, he would fucking hate it. And I was like, oh no, he would absolutely hate it. It would be great. Like
Yeah.
he would freak out and be like, why are you all here? And
Oh
like,
my gosh, but you should totally do
yeah. And then we even joked around. They're like, he would have no food because it's just him and he barely buys enough food for himself. So
it.
we were like, yeah, no, I'm like, we're stopping at a Walmart beforehand, buying like all the frozen pizzas. Like, I'm like, there's like
Hmm.
18 of us. Like, I don't know how he's gonna do,
Feed
but
everybody.
yeah. So I'm like, no, we're gonna have to order stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah, so that's on our plans, which would be cute. We'll see
that's
if
fun.
we will see if we can pull it through.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
I'm sure you
but
can.
yeah. Yeah, and that was kind of it. I mean, it's just been busy. Work has been busy. But
Yeah.
I don't know, like things get
Yeah.
figured out.
They do. I also forgot to mention something really important that also got just like because we got sick, I forgot what happened before we got sick,
Uh-huh.
which was last Saturday. Last Saturday, um I woke up really early in the morning and I like was hanging out with Paloma, whatever, we're just hanging out and then it was like around 6:30 I like got a good look at her and her lip had just swollen like literally looked like a marble was in it. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And so I'm like looking at him, taking pictures of it. I'm like grabbing her mouth and looking inside. I'm like, it looks fine under there. Like, I don't know what it is. And so I tried calling her usual vet for whatever reason. I don't know why. They were closed that day for like renovations or something like that. They're like, but their
Okay.
like online thing was open. And when I called their phone line, it would send me to voicemail, but it wouldn't say like, we're closed on this Saturday. I just
Yeah.
thought like, and I was calling so early. I was like, maybe they forgot to open their phone or something like that because that would happen when I used to work at a vet clinic. I was like,
Hmm.
maybe they haven't opened it. I don't know. I was going through all these thoughts calling them, but online I see there's an appointment. So I make an appointment. My mom and I go, we like take her and we see that the vet's closed. We're like, damn, it's closed. That's why they weren't answering the phone. And so we're like, whatever, let's go to an emergency
Did you
just
go
to
to
see
the
what it
new
is.
one?
We went to the new one. Andrea, it's amazing.
I'm telling you, the groomer right there is amazing too.
It's literally so if you're gonna spend emergency vet prices, it's the same
That's
everywhere you go. It's so expensive. That is the vet to go to. Like I
okay.
felt like I got definitely my money's worth. Like, I
Okay.
mean, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. But like I said, if you're gonna go
You
to one,
felt
that's
well
the one to go
taken
to.
care of.
So well taken care of. They followed up with me after. Like, they're just so very, very nice, whatever. Anyways, I took her there. We ended up spending like 5 hours there because I think she was low priority because hers is not like a very serious
Yeah.
situation. They
She
have like
wasn't life
multiple
threatening.
things going on, whatever. Hi, she's looking at me right now. Earlier when I said,
She said, "What do you mean I'm not high priority?"
yeah, earlier when I said good girl, she heard it and she came over because she's like,
Oh.
yes, that's me. I'm a good
Yeah.
girl. Sweet, sweet lady.
She said, "You
So
must be
and
talking about me."
yeah, so they gave her Benadryl at first to see like if it would go down on its own, like if she got bit by something like a bee or whatever. Didn't
Yeah.
go down. So they're like, sorry, we have to sedate her in order to see what's going on under there because she's not gonna let us see what's going on otherwise. I was like, yeah, she's not gonna let you get anywhere close. So they completely sedated her and then they put her on the table. They let us go with them
That's nice.
to see the whole procedure and everything, like what was going on. And the vet was explaining everything to us as she was going through it, like so cool. She chipped a tooth. She chipped this one, her bottom incisor, like or whatever. I think that's what it's called. This pointy one at the bottom.
The canine?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what teeth are called. Whatever. It's the bottom pointy one, that one that sticks out like major tooth. She chipped it. Don't know how, but it was like completely fractured, like all the way to the gum, basically. And because of that, she bit in a couple times to her top lip, and that's why it swelled up. Wasn't infected, just really inflamed, thank goodness. Um, and they're like, sorry, we don't think dental equipment is like an emergency situation. Like we don't have dental extraction equipment. And so I was like, that's valid. So I had to take her. So
To a
Tuesday's morning,
dental doctor.
I took her to her regular vet. She
Okay.
got her tooth extracted. And she also
So is
ended
she
up needing,
toothless?
she's toothless. If you check, she's missing
She's
the
a
bottom
little
tooth. And
chimuela.
she got two teeth pulled in the back too. So she's fully toothless. My poor lady. Love her so much.
She's a little chimuela.
Yeah. So if you look at her, it's kind of funny. Like it's pretty healed now. So she's kind of enjoying herself a little bit more. She's a little bit more herself. But dude,
That dog.
it's like
It
it
had been 2 weeks.
it had no, honestly, it had been 2 weeks. It had been 2 weeks. And what's funny too is like literally I had just randomly was like, I feel like watching How to Train Your Dragon after years of not watching it.
Hmm.
Years. And I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, Paloma's my little toothless or whatever. And then literally the next week, like she has to get 3 teeth removed. Um, what else was I gonna say? But no, the vet place was so nice. Like they so first when you go in, you think that they're taking you in through the back because you go in and it's all like their like equipment and tables, like
Hmm.
surgery tables and whatever. Like that's what you first walk into. But I think it's
Oh.
in case it's an emergency, you go straight to the back. Like you don't even have to go through a check-in counter or anything.
Oh, that's kind of nice.
So you go back there and then they take you to a room. So then they take you to a room and then they check you in once you're inside of your room.
It must be huge because
And
it's
the
like it used to be the
it's
restaurant.
it's huge. It's huge. So they take you, and then the room literally has a couch that pulls out into a bed, and it has like little charging ports on it. There's coffee and tea and snacks, like actually good snacks and like sodas and stuff to like keep you like while you're staying there or whatever. But it's like for people in case they want to like stay and wait for their pets to like come out of whatever, like you could stay there basically and just it was so nice. And
Nice.
they had blankets too because it's cold in there. Like we know it's cold in here. There's blankets. We wash them before every single like client or whatever, so you can wrap yourself. So we both were like, my mom and I were like wrapped up, just waiting there. There's like a little dog bed we could pull out, and Paloma could like lay on it. It was so
That's
great.
so nice.
Like literally just know in your heart of hearts that like if any sort of emergency pops up with Rip, you could just take him straight over there, you
That's
know?
probably where I would have gone just because it's so close, but it's good to hear that like it's good quality.
Yeah. And the vet we had was so patient, so nice. Like Paloma's a very special dog, so it's always really important to me that it's really special to me when people are like very patient along with her and like are really, really,
Yeah.
good with her. So yeah, it was great.
Did she do okay at the vet? Is she getting better at the vet?
She did really bad there.
Oh, love it. It was
She
her
did
first
really,
time there.
it was her first time there. Every single time someone came in the room, she was barking, growling, doing the whole thing. Um, but what was so funny is that when we went back to Banfield, her regular vet, every time they walked in the room, not a peep from her. I was like, I wonder if she's like, oh, this place isn't as bad as the other place. Or like, I don't
I
know.
think she's just more familiar with that place maybe by now, like
Maybe.
the
I don't know.
smell
I,
and the
I don't know
scents
if it
of
was a
people.
one-off or what. It was so weird. But she was like, last time we took her for her dental, like she was just like, they came in the room. I was expecting the works, like just the growling and the barking, and then she cools down after like a minute. And she'll just lay there. But no, nothing. She just kept laying there and didn't move. I was like, oh, this is new. I don't know.
Improvement.
I can't spend too much time thinking about what goes in her mind because honestly, I don't think it's a lot.
Now I think me and her are on the same page sometimes on that one.
How's Rip?
Rip is good. He heard you. He's right here. Um, he's good. He's good. He's a funny little boy. Um,
Mm.
he had fun playing with his cousin during the weekend because we took him over, and then
Oh, cute.
yeah, and then he had fun with the baby because he so that was the one thing though that I'm like, oh, you little asshole. Um, in like the cutest way possible, but just kind of being
Right.
like I'm like, hmm. So the baby was doing tummy time, so he had his little like blanket on the floor, like his little like
Hmm.
quilt, whatever on the floor. And so like we've practiced with Rip, so he does know how to respect boundaries. Um,
Right.
but because he likes the baby, like he was like trying to get close and I was like, "Hey, like off, whatever, right?" So he did get off. This asshole decided to just lay down right next to it and he was like, "I'm not on it." But he did the same thing that like Bo or like any dog does, where he
Yeah.
like just put his little elbow on it. He would just like look at and
He was
I'm
testing his
like
boundaries.
yeah, 100%. He's like elbow on there, just like looking like, but technically on the corner, not really on it. I'm
Aww.
like, oh my God. Just yeah. But no, he's so good. He likes I should have, and that was the one thing. Everybody brought their kids to the park. I should have brought my kid to the park.
Mm-hmm.
And so because he would have had a blast with the kids, and I feel like the kids
Oh,
had
yeah.
an amazing time with him too.
Absolutely.
Um, so but I also didn't know like how like I'm like, it's a kids' party.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody told me to bring my dog. Like
Is he
everybody's bringing
welcome?
their child. Like, am I going to be that person that's like, well,
Mine.
here's my child? Um,
It's a park. I feel like park means dogs are welcome. If you have a friendly dog, bring your dog.
yeah, I think I did ask like afterwards. I was like, hey, like I was like, oh my God, like I should have. And she was like, oh my God, yeah, you should. She's like, next time just bring them. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Park, yeah, I feel like park means dog.
Yeah. So I think next time we're outdoors somewhere, I'm gonna bring him. The kids like him, and he does
Mm-hmm.
well with kids. So
Yeah, that's literally his job, is to be good with
yeah,
kids. So
yeah.
I
So
think he'll
that's
be good with
the
that.
I know. I mean, it's not his job, but he does it pretty well.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wanted
it
it
should
to
be
be
his
his
job.
job. I wanted it to be his job.
In
So
my mind, it still is his job.
I know. I also kind of crazy. Well, not crazy. I just haven't committed because I don't have the time.
Mm,
Well, no, I don't want to find the time.
mm.
Um, I do want to do extra puppy, like not puppy classes, but I want to do like more classes with Rip because
Oh,
I
you
feel like he
totally
does
should.
so well. And
Yeah,
he's such a
he needs a
teacher's
job.
pet.
Yeah,
Yeah, he likes it. I think he likes being challenged.
I think you totally should.
Yeah, I just have to like actually do it myself.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. Trust me.
Yeah,
It's a
I can't
lot.
just like drop him off in class and be like, sit.
No. Bye. You also are taking a class.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like,
It's
I
more
just
a class for you than a class for him, if anything, but
literally, it's fun for him, and it's just like actually me doing stuff.
yeah.
Uh, but no, that's it. That's my life so far. Have you texted me saying that you hated my recommendation?
Yeah, I did. I
Please
did. I absolutely hated it.
do explain where you're at the ultimatum.
I
Did you
finished.
finish it?
I finished it.
Aren't they horrible human beings?
Dude, okay,
Please talk
what?
about it.
Like, no, I actually think that there is uh, Vanessa and Nick Lachey. I don't know if it's their fault or whose fault it is, but the casts that they're putting together are getting increasingly like red pill conservative and like what was we were just talking about abuse at the
Yes.
reunion. Just abuse and we're just but I even the we're all still coming together. We're all still figuring it out. Whoa. That's crazy when we're talking about abuse allegations. We're talking about
We were
putting
literally
hands
talking about
on
domestic
each
violence.
other and we're just like, let's have a couple get married right here at the very end of it. It's like, what are we I don't like using this term because I feel like it's overused, but I feel like it's very applicable here. They have lost the plot. Like the
It was, they were really trying to be like, okay, this was crazy as shit. These people actually kind of suck, but I think they figured it out too late. And they're like, well,
I
somehow
think
we
they
got,
knew. I think they
I think you
knew.
do know to a certain extent. I think sometimes it's like, you know, they're problematic enough where like they're going to be good for TV. But
Yeah.
then I don't think anyone's hoping for like two couples straight up just talking about domestic violence. Like,
Yes, I agree. I agree.
you know, like I do think they're like, you see the drama, you see how they maybe they are a little bit toxic and like, I hate to say it, but a little toxicity is good for TV. Like,
I
um,
agree. Sorry, go ahead.
no,
Continue.
no, yeah. So I think like when they do like, should they do better job at picking healthier like relationships? For sure, but healthier relationships wouldn't be in the fucking ultimatum. Like,
But I think that the situation is so crazy that even if you get healthy relationships, like it's still going to turn into crazy. Like
yeah,
it's like the way they cut, like I feel like the way they casted Love Island is like they throw in a couple of people that are like a little bit like not toxic, but just like a little bit like strong person with strong personalities, I
yeah.
guess. But they try to, you could tell they cast people who try to not be toxic or try to be like good at talking to
You're
each
gonna
other.
be
And
living with
still,
people. Yeah.
but because it's such a crazy concept of a show, drama's gonna happen. Like it's bound to happen. So like that's the same thing with the ultimatum. Like the drama's gonna happen, and they have so much film time that they get to scrunch up into such small bits. Like, why do they need these? And the thing is, too, is I feel like when they're getting these like couples who are more traditionally minded or whatever, like I think that there is a higher chance of like some sort of someone putting hands on somebody because I think that's just the nature of like a lot of those viewpoints, you know what I mean? Of like, I don't know. I just think it was really problematic as a whole.
Oh yeah. I don't think like the first couple, I forgot all of their names.
Me too. But just tell me
The
about
white
what their thing was.
couple and the Latin girl. The ones who were like,
Oh,
I don't think
Blake
Haley.
and Haley.
Like for her, for them, for example, I don't think they're very like on the quote unquote like traditional in the sense. Like I think they would consider themselves maybe a little bit more on like the liberal side.
Possibly, but
However,
he was like funding her life. Like she had his credit card. Like
yeah. And however, what I'm saying is they
so
were still a problem. Like I actually think
yeah,
like
huge.
the way to me it was so annoying
Hmm.
how quick she was to like I know like the word manipulation was always thrown around with them,
Hmm.
but
But
like
no, she really
it's because like just throwing
he
out
sucks
like
too. He
no,
sucks too.
they all did. Reading like I feel like they just read one psychology book and they were like just throwing like the vocab words.
Weaponizing. It was crazy.
It was insane. It was insane. So like them too, like it sounded like she put hands on him. It sounded like he
Yeah.
also like obviously has some kind of drinking problem and like
Hmm.
all these other things where it's like you just don't talk about it. Like we didn't even talk about it. And then there
Hmm.
was the other couple, the
Sorry, really quick. That the thing that one conversation that they had where they were like, "Well, what are you doing to actually like make a difference or whatever?" And she's like, "I Googled how to approach my boyfriend." And he's like, "I asked ChatGPT." That was crazy. That was crazy.
it's both neither it's literally neither one of them taking accountability and like
Hmm.
pretending they're doing the work without actually doing any work.
Literally absolutely
It
zero work. It
yeah,
take like the time you took to Google it, you definitely could have just called a therapist.
that you could have actually I actually feel like Haley maybe got like way too much therapy. Like we need to change up our therapist because I feel
We
like
need a new therapist,
yeah,
absolutely.
like I really feel like
Whatever.
or I really feel like she's really good at lying to her therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, it's your own like, you're just giving your
Mm-hmm.
POV on things anyways.
Absolutely.
Um, that to me was insane. Just
Mm-hmm.
the whole way they were like always talking. It was so frustrating and annoying to watch them even try to have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Ashley and her like douchebag of a man, like poor girl. Like I just feel like I'm glad she got out.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was really late, but it just feels like it was somebody, yeah, who grew up very traditional and was like, this is the man. Like, I think she had, like, in her mind had said, like, committed to this man no matter what.
Yeah.
And so I think oh, what he was saying about Haley and like what him and his friends, like, in the group chat were saying, like, that was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And like her just being like, having a conversation with him, but like, not really. Like,
Yeah.
he like just kind of was like, no, like, she like, that's not at all what I said, or it was like a joke, and I just like blah 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 blah. And it's like her just being completely like nonchalant about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh girl, we gotta get out. And
Yeah.
see, her dad knew. Her dad knew.
Mm-hmm.
And not I didn't even really like the dad either, but her dad knew.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, mm. The couple that I thought was crazy was the one that got engaged at the beginning. What is
I
wrong
don't
with that
even
man?
I I don't know. I think he's like a legitimately sick individual. That's what I think.
100%. I also heard that they're back together. That they were
Yeah.
back together after the reunion.
She went on an interview saying I lied at the reunion, which seems to me like there's some sort of cycle of something going on.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. That also looked really bad. That guy looked absolutely terrible. Um, and she was just trying to call him out or whatever, and he just kept saying like very inappropriate things to her at the reunion, like just like to embarrass her and embarrass himself. It was really
Yeah.
fucking weird.
It was vulgar.
Yeah, very vulgar, like just gross. Why are you saying that? That's so like I said, I think he's legitimately ill in his
Yeah.
head.
Yeah. And then even
So,
some
and
of the
and
things
again, it's like, how did we not know this before he came in the show? Like, you just had to talk to him for 2 seconds, and we can all see it already. We all
from
saw it
the
from
very
the
beginning.
start. We were all like, there's something wrong with this guy. What is up with him?
Yeah.
And they
It
brought him
was
on
a
the
bit.
show
They made
for
it a whole little
what?
thing.
For what? This is what I
Yeah.
mean. I'm like, it's literally casting. Like, what are we
Oh,
doing? Like, we're creating these situations, we're putting people in danger. Like, it's just, it's like, I'm sorry, but if they keep going in this way, like, it's only a matter of time. Paloma just farted. It's only a matter of time until something really bad happens, like during filming.
and we've seen that already semi with
Like, well, they've been covering it up. They've been able to, right?
Love is Blind. Well, like with Love
Mm-hmm.
is Blind, there was I can't remember what they're called, but it was the girl who was a ballerina and um
Mm-hmm.
like there was definitely moments of like where we didn't physically see anything, like, or the cameras didn't actually catch anything, but it
Mm-hmm.
was very like it was moments that were really escalating where you're
Yeah.
like, this can switch really quickly, and like that's not
Yeah.
even this argument isn't a safe argument,
Yeah.
because like arguments are supposed to happen, but it's like this is not like a safe
Yeah. And they've been able to cover up I know there was a couple a few seasons ago that they took out completely
one.
because
Hmm.
of allegations of like what had happened and transpired between them, like of him like forcing himself on her and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think we got to figure it out. I also do think like again, like I agree with you that like healthier couples would still like there will still be drama because of like the way it's set up. I
Hmm.
just don't see your stereotypical healthy couples even signing up for a show like
Yeah.
that.
Also, that's what, the next thing I was gonna say too is I was like, I do think the ultimatum is too crazy and stupid of a concept to be a TV show. I think we can let it go. Like, I also think, oh, here's what else I said.
I also don't think we should force them to get married.
I was talking to Osvaldo about this. I was like, because I think Vanessa and Nick Lachey have this like cute little story of like, I think when you come to the part of a relationship where you have to provide an ultimatum like that, I think I think it's possible that it's like, oh, suddenly the other person who was like, I'm ready to get married to the person said, I don't want to get married, I'm not ready to get married or whatever. Okay, well, if you don't want to get married, then I'm gonna leave you. I think that sometimes it could happen where the person who doesn't want to get married is like, oh shit, I'm about to lose something really important to me
Hmm.
and the love of my life. I don't want that to happen. And so they get married and it ends up being a great, wonderful decision because they were gonna get, they were each other's soulmates, whatever. However, I think that's 1% of when that happens. I think the rest of the situations when someone's providing an ultimatum, it's because the other person just is kind of checked out or like doesn't really want to be there or
Yeah, like there's something else
like I
going on.
exactly. It's like the ultimatum is not like it's like there you guys have other things to are that are happening and you shouldn't be getting married at all
And
anyways.
I do agree with you where it's like, okay, like, yeah, the ultimatum, and they even say they're like, you're on your trial marriage, whatever, to work on things that you need for your real couple. What are they
What does that
actually
even
working on?
mean?
Also, what are they even working on? They are literally just dating somebody else, and the whole time they're talking about how great it would be to marry someone like that other person.
Hmm.
I could not
It's it's literally just
watch
signing
that
up for
back,
cheating. No.
literally.
I just want
And
to cheat before we get married. I want
and
an
so I
opportunity to
feel
see what else
like
is out there.
the ultimatum, the concept of it would semi work if we completely change it, where it's like instead of actually forcing them to date somebody else, it's more of like we force you to go to therapy and like go to couples therapy and figure it out. Like what is it that's like not working? Like what is it that's
Yes.
impeding?
Yeah.
Because that is what they need. Like
Well, there the thing and the thing is too is that that is a Netflix show already.
what is it?
There is a couples therapy Netflix show that I watched all of it already, but it was like in the UK and it was couples who came into therapy for various things. There was one couple that came in and their problem was that she wanted to get married and he did not want to get married.
Oh,
So it does kind of already exist. And I think it was a great show. I really enjoyed it. You should watch it.
okay. So it does work.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I haven't seen, but I think I'll like, I haven't finished it, is the Married at First Sight. Because
Mm,
now we finally got to the point where these couples have to go to therapy. They have to go to couples therapy. Because
that makes sense.
the whole premise of the show is like they're trying to help them work it, like, right? They're trying to
Hmm.
help them make this relationship work.
Yeah.
So it's actually really fun seeing them like struggle because you can see like the little tips that are popping up
Hmm.
and then go to couples therapy
And
and
work it out.
then like go with the therapist and like see how and then also it's cool to see how the therapist like pulls it out,
Hmm.
right? And then like because people don't usually just like open up right away.
Yeah.
And like you're with the other person, so it's also kind of hard to like bring up what's bugging you with the other person right next to you.
Yeah.
Um, Granted, like also a stranger that you are married to.
Hmm.
And so like it's just really so far it feels really good because it feels more realistic, the
Yeah.
concept of it, where it's like, no, we aren't expecting you guys to be all in love. Like you guys are strangers. Like,
Hmm.
what do we need to work on as individuals and as a relationship to make this relationship work?
Yeah.
I haven't watched any more episodes, but I have enjoyed couples therapy. I think I just enjoy watching people talk about their problems.
No, it's you would like there's a and there's one too on I think on Peacock that I haven't been able to watch, but there's a couple different series that are like literally just couples therapy and you see people like go into
I
couples
like that.
therapy. Yeah, it's good. It's interesting. Um,
Yeah, I am sorry. I just needed you to watch it because I needed other people to see the train wreck that was the show.
it was so bad. It was really, really bad. I don't
I made Adrienne
know.
watch it.
I don't know that I will I just don't know.
I
I don't
hadn't
know.
seen,
It was so bad.
I know, I hadn't seen the previous season. Like I saw the first season, the very first one that came
Mm-hmm.
out, and then I hadn't seen any other seasons. And
Mm-hmm.
then this one, I had just heard that the people were crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it was
Curious.
summer and I had nothing to do. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I will turn this on. And I was like, oh my God, these people are insane.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how we move on though, or like how we continue.
Mm-hmm.
Because I agree with you. It feels very borderline to there will be a problem in this show soon, and we will all be
Yeah.
witnessing it.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
Yeah.
Agree. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm really just mad about the whole thing. I'm trying to think of anything else that happened during the season, but yeah, it was all just pretty terrible.
Yeah. But I mean, one couple got married on live television.
Whatever that was about, I don't know.
Nick Lachey apparently is ordained and can marry you.
I stopped caring, and then I heard Nick Lachey singing, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" I looked over, I was like, "Oh, they're getting married during the reunion. Got it, got it. What a romantic setting. Right, right.
Yep. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're also getting married in Italy.
Yeah,
But yeah, they did their civil wedding at the reunion.
ew.
Wishing them the best.
I hope they all find healing in their futures.
Wishing every individual the best for them.
Hmm. And the best for everybody who interacts with them as well.
Yeah. Um,
At the very least, like the show puts on like a massive red flag on all of their backs. You know what I mean? So anybody who meets them can go and see the evidence for themselves before dating them. And if they still want to embark on that journey, can't say you weren't warned.
yeah, may the Lord be with you, I guess. I don't know.
May the Lord
Um,
be with you.
because yeah, I think that's also what's crazy is I know a lot of girls are gonna be hitting up some of these guys, and then same thing, a lot of guys are gonna be hitting up some of these girls.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it, but I don't.
Hmm.
You know what it reminds me of actually? It reminds me of like the people who like would write to like serial killers
Yes.
and who like are all
Similar.
right? Like
Hmm.
same vibes,
Totally.
same
Similar.
mentality.
It's
Like
like I that I can fix him type of mentality.
yeah, or like he's horrible to everyone except me, and so that like makes me feel some type of way.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like I'm special. I don't get it.
Me neither.
I want to understand it because it's interesting.
Yeah.
The psyche is interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
But
I don't know.
yeah,
Okay. I don't know what we're watching next. I think Love is Blind UK is coming out soon.
good. I haven't watched the little reunion recap thing. I haven't finished that
Reunion recap.
for Love is Blind UK.
Oh, I
How
need
they
to
do
watch that.
like life after the altar.
Okay, I'll watch that next and then we can recap that one
Yeah,
next
I'll rewatch
and then
that.
start on
I'll
Love
actually watch
Love
that.
is
I didn't
Blind
finish that. Yes.
season 2.
Three. Three.
Yeah, 3.
Okay.
I'm trying to watch every time I'm over at my parents, I'm trying to watch Love Island UK, but I keep falling asleep.
Oh, not your jam.
Well, I've also been ill, so maybe that's why. But oh
Yeah,
my
you
God,
will.
I watched The Odyssey yesterday. We had
Oh,
bought tickets the week before and we're like, okay, we think we can sit down and watch a movie. So we
I
went
saw
to
on
go
your
watch it.
calendar date night, and I was like, are they gonna make it?
No, we were supposed to go back to the restaurant that we had our first date at again and like start making it a tradition of going every year, you know?
Oh,
But alas,
there's
that
always
didn't
next
happen.
year.
Yeah, I was like, actually, the last thing I want to do is go to an Italian restaurant. So we didn't go, but we did still make it. We had bought tickets already to go see the Odyssey. So we did go to see the Odyssey. And it was amazing.
It's so good, huh?
You saw it already?
Yeah.
Oh, yay. Yeah, I know. Loved it.
Yeah,
I got so
Andrea and
scared.
I.
I got so scared of some parts. I got so scared. I was like, oh no, what's gonna happen?
What do you mean what's gonna happen?
That Cyclops is so scary. I just know, you know, when you're there like walking into something and you're like, I know something's about to jump out, like there's gonna be jump scare. I was
Yeah.
like, I hated those moments,
Yeah,
but
Andrea
I
and I went to
loved it.
watch it. I think the week it came out, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh
We
yeah,
we had ourselves a little date night there too. We were like,
nice.
we purposely, I think, oh, when you guys were watching Hadestown, um,
Oh nice. You guys went to go see the Odyssey.
we went to go see the Odyssey. Yeah.
Nice.
And so we were there because we both like all of that stuff. And it was funny too, because the whole time I was like, both remembered the Odyssey, like reading it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we like whisper to each other and we'd be like, oh, this is this. And we're like, yeah, this is this. And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, we're watching the same movie. Like, I don't know why we're whispering to each other. Like, we're both seeing it. And then when it was like it ended, we both looked at each other and we're like, the kids are so fucking lucky. I'm like, that's what they're gonna watch on like at the after the AP exams.
They
Like
don't
they
even
get
have
to,
to read it anymore.
well, they're still gonna read it because it is different. It takes some liberties. But
Yeah.
I'm like still like I remember having to watch like Romeo and Juliet with like Leonardo DiCaprio. I was like, I'd
Mhm.
rather watch the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, it's so much better. Like
Yeah. It was
but
so good. Yeah, no, I love the movie. Um, Osvaldo never had to read the Odyssey or anything for school, so it was like his kind of like he had read some stuff before going to see the movie to be like, oh,
mhm.
what's the context of everything? And then he also watched Troy before going to see it. So he like
Oh
there were some parts that I like didn't know the context of. I was like, what was happening over there, whatever, that he like knew because he had just seen the movie and I was like, oh,
yeah.
okay, cool. So like whatever. But it was so I loved it so much. I thought everyone was amazing. Matt Damon, oh my God. He really did his big one. Like that was so good. I forgot it was Matt Damon, literally. I was like, this is Odysseus.
It was really good.
That's
He
it.
actually did a really good job.
He killed it.
Yeah. He did a great
Absolutely
job.
murdered that role.
Um,
So good.
my little Twilight man, Robert Pattinson, he's so good at being an asshole.
He
So
is.
good at
He's
being a douche.
he can really be like a little dweeb. I'm like, you little you just want to go like this to his head. You just
Yeah.
want to like flick
Like
it,
you
you
hate
know?
him.
Yeah, hate him, hate him, hate
He's
him.
so good. He's so good at it too. He's really,
Hmm.
really good at it.
Yeah.
Um, and he's so, I don't know if you've seen the interviews. Um, but he's kind of like defending his character. He's like, well, it's like the logical decision. Like he kind of like believes it
And
almost.
that's
Like
good. That's how you should though.
yeah, and it's really cool. Like he's very aware, but it's like a whole bit I think for him in these interviews is just to be like, no, like it made sense. Like the
Like, what else
husband's
would
been
he
gone
do?
for 20 years, like, and he's there. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I loved it. Yeah. And then we went to the reason we waited so long to see it was because Osvaldo really wanted to go see it in 70 millimeters.
Yes.
So that's where we went to go. They have one in Mission Valley. But honestly, the whole time I was watching it, I was like, I don't know why I expected like this fucking massive. It just felt like a normal movie screen.
You're like, it's just as big.
We were like, is this right? We had to look up. He was looking up his tickets again. We're like, oh, okay, I guess this is it.
Yeah, you're supposed to go see it on IMAX, but
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
But
in
it,
LA. So,
yeah.
but no, it was a great movie. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you watched it.
Hmm.
The next one on my docket is still Toy Story 5.
Ugh. Yeah, someday. Well, the next one on my docket is Spider-Man. I think we're going to go watch that one
Oh,
tomorrow.
I want to watch that one too. Actually, I went to the mall. I happened to be at the mall
Mm.
walking around on the day that it released.
Hmm.
And it was so cute. There was this little kid all fully dressed up in his Spider-Man suit, full face covered and everything. And his parents were both wearing like a little Spider-Man shirt. I was with
Oh.
my friend Emma, and we were both like, oh my God, that is so cute. We're like, that is adorable. We're like, we know where he's going.
Yeah. Spider-Man is the coolest superhero, so props to. Props to
Agreed.
all the little kids. Love
Yeah,
that.
no. So yeah, Tom Holland, very busy man this year.
And Zendaya. Yeah. I wanted more Zendaya. That's my only critique of the movie. More Zendaya.
Yeah, yeah.
That's literally it.
Especially because I had heard, so I had seen in the interview, in their interviews, that
Hmm.
like Christopher Nolan is like obviously he's a great director, but like
Hmm.
he's like a hard man to please.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I
Um,
saw this too.
and so that like she got a great, I think, right? Or like a
No, she
perfect.
got a
She
perfect.
got a perfect.
Yeah.
And Matt Damon literally said he's like, I've never gotten a perfect. Like, and so this whole time that I'm watching this movie, I'm like, I wonder which one was her perfect scene.
Me too. I was
And
literally thinking
so
about the same. I was
I,
thinking about the same thing the whole
it had
movie.
to be the last one, right? Where she's like crying at the end.
Oh, it's possible. I was thinking
It,
about it was I was thinking more was that one of the conversations they had on the beach where she's like, I forget what she was talking about, but she was asking him questions like about himself or whatever, like kind of like questioning his thought process or whatever. And the way she was emphasizing her words is I was like, oh, those are really interesting words to emphasize, like when you're reading the script or whatever. So I was like, maybe that's why, like the way she brought like the text to life. I don't know.
Maybe. I thought maybe like when it was like the Battle of Troy.
Yeah, I really I thought that was really moving too. That clip of her was
Hmm.
also like really, really good.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
that
know.
yeah, I don't know, but the whole time I was like, which one was her perfect scene? Like just
Yeah.
watching her.
It felt so good. The whole movie, the only thing that I will say about this whole experience is that like one, I think the reason why the Odyssey is doing so well is because the people long for theater because it's like it feels real and there's no computer like generated aspect to it and people love to all we're all going to see something together and we're all in after the movie was over that when we saw it last night everybody was clapping. I was like the
I
people long
literally,
for
okay,
theater.
I hate clapping. I hate clapping. I think it's like one of the worst things that you can do in a movie
Mhm.
theater unless it's a premiere and the person is there.
Mhm.
Honestly. I that movie ended, I looked at it and I was like, I want to clap. And he was like, wow. I was like, no, that is high praise coming from me. Because I judge everybody who claps in the movies.
um
I was like, this is amazing.
yeah, I thought it was a great movie. I think people long for theater. I think also I we how are we going to make it a thing where there's an intermission? How are we going to make that happen?
Did you
There
have to
can't be
pee?
3-hour movies. Yeah, I had to go so bad by the end of the movie. How are we going to make it a thing? Like, what do we need to do? What do I need to do
We gotta find a
for
lull
there
in there
to
somewhere.
be? There has to be just it doesn't matter where. It could be the middle of a fight scene. Intermission. You have 15 minutes to go to the bathroom.
Did they
That's
have an
it.
intermission
It can't be that hard.
in
No!
your movie?
There was no intermission during Hades Town, a musical that was written to have an intermission, where there literally was like they were like act one over, act two beginning. And I'm like, give us 15 minutes.
Or 10? I mean, I understand in the movies.
Yeah.
Give me 10.
Literally. I don't know. I want to know how we can make that happen because I think if I love the idea of making the theater like more of an experience, like going to see a movie at least
Yeah.
more of an experience. I think some way to do that is to give people time in between to go grab another snack or refill on their Sprite or beverage or whatever, their icy, come back, their popcorn, come back and watch the rest of the movie. And it's also more sales for the movie theater.
You should pitch
So
this to the movie theaters. That's exactly what I
what
was
are we
gonna say.
doing? Like that's how theaters make more
Yeah.
money. It's like,
Adrienne and I are like big on like when we go to the movies, like we'll either decide like, okay, we're having dinner after or not. But like when we're not, we're pretty big on like ordering like I mean our local cinema has a bar, so we'll grab a drink, we'll grab like actual like food, we'll get like the little pizza, we'll get like little chicken tenders, like we'll
mhm,
actually have like our dinner there.
mhm.
Um, and so like I get that because if I get hungry in the middle of it, maybe I want another chicken nugget,
You
or
want something
maybe I
else.
want another beverage.
And when movies are as long as they are now, movies are no longer an hour and a half. We're no longer watching 90-minute movies. We're watching 3-hour long movies. That's a long time to be sitting down.
Yeah, I am old. I have to constantly be moving around too because my knees hurt.
Same. Yeah.
I'm
I
like, I
gotta move
get,
around.
yeah. Yeah, I was honestly really proud of myself. I didn't have to pee that whole time, and that's a long time for me.
Well,
Um,
I have very sensitive bowels right now, so
no, that's so
I
fair.
was like, it's hard to know what's coming out. Like, you know what I mean? It's hard to know who's knocking. I'm like, I don't know who's knocking, but somebody's knocking, and I gotta answer
You're
it.
like, I don't know how quickly I gotta answer.
Yeah. Sometimes I open the door and nobody's even there, but I just don't know right now, you know?
No, that's fair. That's fair. You gotta listen to your body.
Exactly, exactly.
Listen
So
to
that's
all of its signs,
like
right?
the last hour of that movie. Like it was like Odysseus had I think Odysseus had like was had made it home or something like that. And I was just sitting there and I was like, how much longer is he gonna be home? Until they
When is he
figure it
gonna say
out.
who the fuck he is?
Oh my gosh. And then that moment where he has sorry, everybody, spoilers. I hope not,
No,
but
it's not a
whatever.
spoiler. Um,
Andrea, not every I understand that you and I know the story, but not everybody knows. This is a
I
very old
know,
thing.
but
It's
it's a
not taught in
2,000
every
year
school.
old
Yes, but it's not taught in
story.
every school. And like I don't know, not everybody's gonna pick up the Odyssey. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
not
I guess like
not
the
uncommon, I think,
Titanic. I'm like, it's
to
not,
not know.
it's history. Like,
I that's history. This is like a made up story, you know?
yeah.
Um, Anyways, whatchamacallit?
It's like Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, when he has the arrows in his back or whatever, and he goes to Penelope, and
Uh-huh.
it like seems like he's gonna die, and I'm like, no, 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 no. Why does it seem like he's gonna die right now? This is not how this goes. I was like, I got worried that he
Yeah.
was actually gonna die in that
Yeah,
moment.
I
I
was
was like,
like, whoa, this is a really big creative difference that we like, creative liberty
yeah,
that we just took.
yeah. I was like, oh my God, is he gonna die? Like, did they? Yeah, I was so concerned in that moment, but just goes to show how well the movie was written and directed. Because even though you know the story, you're still like at the edge of your seat, like, what's gonna happen? But I
Yeah,
was so happy that they went off together. Ah, it's so beautiful.
it's a great story. It's
Hmm.
so funny because people are like, he's kind of an asshole. And I was like, yeah, he's not a perfect like character. He's not supposed to be this perfect hero.
Odysseus?
Hmm.
I think he's a stand-up guy. I don't think he's an asshole.
Well, not
He's an
in the
asshole in one
real
sense.
in the real like story, he's like fucking everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. He does stay away from his wife for 20 years and is like literally cheating on his wife the whole entire time.
Yeah,
Like,
this is
um,
fair.
but I feel like the Greeks did a really good job always of writing like very fallible characters. So like very like even the gods like weren't
Mm-hmm.
perfect. Like I feel
Mm-hmm.
like they did a good job of like the complexity of like the human being.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Beautiful stories
Anyways,
all
great
around.
movie. Are you ready for our pickle simples?
Yes,
Or is
please
there
start
anything
us
else
off.
you'd like to share?
No, 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 no. Let's do it.
Okay. Pickle. You got one?
Um,
Oh, I forgot.
my pickle's obvious. Getting ill.
Yeah, no, that was bad.
I hope it doesn't happen again.
I hope you don't get food poisoning. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. If
Um,
this ever happens again, I'm gonna be so pissed. Yeah,
it's a long life to live, but I hope you never get it this bad.
thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Um, I forgot to tell you the weekend before. I have like so many clothes here that I've already like packed in bags, whatever, that I'm like I'm gonna donate or like whatever.
Mm.
And I'm horrible. I like never take them
Mm.
because I always forget or like whatever. Whenever I'm near that place, like I'm like, oh, I'm like,
I don't
shit, I
have
forgot the
them.
bags. Yeah,
Mm.
whatever. So I intentionally last week or 2 weeks ago, I was like, I'm gonna drive all the way up to this place to try to sell my clothes. Um, I took two bags, full like two trash bags, so two
Mm-hmm.
white hefty bags, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
full of clothes.
Mm-hmm. I already know where this is going.
They took one fucking item.
And I know exactly where you went to.
They took one fucking item. I got paid
Mm-hmm.
$6.30.
Yep.
I have never felt shittier about my clothes
No, they're so picky.
ever in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I I don't have great style and I will never say I have great style. However,
One
I would
item.
love to believe it's not trash. I was like, okay. I'm like humbled immediately. And the worst part is like I drop it off and they're like, hey, like we'll text you when like, we're done evaluating your items. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, I have so much shit in there, like I'm gonna get money. So I went to a Ross and a Marshalls
Yeah.
and bought so much stuff thinking I'm like, well, really?
I'm about to be a net zero right now.
I was not in net zero. I definitely did
No.
spend more than $6.30.
I'm
So,
shocking.
anyways, that's my fucking pickle. I was just like, okay, so we just donate. We
Yeah,
donate from now on.
we donate or we depop.
No, even that's going to be too humbling at this point, I think. I think we donate.
Yeah, fair enough.
We
Fair
take our
enough.
loss and we
If it
donate.
makes you feel any better, like that is a sentiment across like anybody I've heard that's gone there.
The worst part is the person right in front of me. Like the girl literally said, like, oh my gosh, like this is the most we've ever taken from anybody. Like, do, like, and it was a dude. It was a dude who brought his girlfriend's clothes. She's like, your girlfriend has great style. Like get her stuff like anytime. And they still gave him stuff back. Like, don't get me wrong. Like they still
Yeah.
handed him like a
Yeah.
sturdy amount of stuff back.
Mm-hmm.
But still,
Mm-hmm.
I was like walking out with my two full ass bags basically was really depressing.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyways, that's my pickle.
I feel like they, not to make you feel worse, but I feel like they probably took the one item because they felt bad. But I went
No,
through
it was,
both bags and they're like, oh.
to be fair, when I put that item in there, I knew that was going to be taken because it was like
Oh.
a brand name. It was like very
Oh.
much like in really good shape. I just don't use it anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't really think it like fits me very well anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But
In your
pretty sure
mind,
it's
you
like
knew.
too tight. Yeah, so in my mind I knew like I was like, "Oh, I know this is a good item. Like I know this is a brand like that they're gonna like."
Mm-hmm.
And so I even put it on the top thinking like they would be happy and then like they would be more happy towards other things. I was wrong.
I'm sorry. That's
It's
tough.
okay. We're slowly moving on.
Yeah.
It was 2 weeks ago and I haven't talked about it with anybody. So this is actually my first time bringing it up. I did tell Adrian and he was like, so I was like, it wasn't worth it. I was like, I'll just be donating from now on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
Damn.
okay.
Hmm.
Donation's better. People need food and people need
You
clothes.
know, it is what it is. My simple joy is, I guess, relate like the silver lining of getting food poisoning is one, like fully forced to like stop moving and like all plans and things like have to stop, which is always like, and also like now that I'm capable of eating again, it's kind of nice in a sense to have a food reset, you know what I mean? Like to
Mm-hmm.
just be like, it's gonna be a while until I can work
Full
certain things.
detox.
Dude, it's nice to be like, okay, I have to eat really clean and like
Yeah.
simple foods and like slowly work things back into my diet and like not push myself or whatever. And in a sense, yes, it's an inconvenience. In another sense, needed. You know what I mean? Probably
Hmm.
needed. I put a lot, my body through a lot of shit. I do. I like to eat. And I love sweet treats and little bags of chips and stuff like that. So I think it was kind of like gonna cut
Whole
those out
Foods
for a
for a
bit.
while.
Whole Foods for a bit. Very simple foods. We'll work into the cheeses and the things later.
Yes.
But for now, we just gotta take it easy. So thankful, I guess, in a sense that I just get kind of like
Forced to do it.
now that I feel better, now is I get to have a little bit of a reset, which is nice. But last week sucked. But now.
Gotta find the silver lining to make last week worth it.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, what's yours?
my simple joy is just kind of being back on a routine. I know I kind of talked about it, but like just like being
Mm-hmm.
back on my morning routine for sure. Like I am back to like consistently going like into the gyms in the morning. I like that I like go to gym, shower at the gym, like and then just go to work.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I thrive off of a routine. And so
Mm-hmm.
it just makes me feel good. I feel better. And so I'm just happy to kind of be back on it.
Mm-hmm.
I got to work on my nighttime routine, but my daytime routine,
And you are.
solid.
And you are working on it already. So proactive you are.
I am. I just like every night I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed early. And it never happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So tonight I'm gonna say that again, and then I'm not gonna go to bed early, but it's okay. I had the
Yep.
intention of it.
And that's what matters to start. Eventually it'll turn into like actual action, but not everything happens overnight.
Five
Pun
minutes at
intended.
a time. We'll see.
Um,
Song of the week.
Song of the week. My song of the week is everyone applaud. Finally, we have new Remy Wolf, Twiggy by
Oh,
Remy Wolf,
which one?
new lead Twiggy by Remy Wolf.
I haven't listened to it.
It's really good. It's got more of like an angry rock kind of feel.
Mm.
Um, I'm really excited about her. Hopefully, I'm assuming this is a lead single off of a new album that is
Uh,
hopefully coming soon, but she hasn't announced it yet. But I have a feeling that's what this means because she did say recently that she's got new music coming. So I'm
okay.
assuming new album. But yeah, so excited about her lead single. Really liked it.
I'll
I just
listen
love her
to
so
it.
much.
Mine is also new music, just not the same artist.
Mm,
Mine is, I did give Ariana Grande's new album a listen.
mm,
And so my song of the week is Never Get Over Me,
mm.
from that album. Uh, It was kind of a fun listen. The album was kind of like a good easy loop to have as like background, honestly,
Hmm.
while I was
Yeah, yeah,
working.
yeah.
So, I mean, it's Ariana Grande. She did a good job. I hope she takes a break and gets healthy.
Yeah, yeah. She dropped out of Sunday in the Park with George next year. And yeah, she said she's taking a step back from public life, which I think
Yeah.
is necessary and honestly was 100% on my bingo card that was it was going to have to happen. So,
Yeah. Yeah, no, and she needs it. So
yeah.
after her tour's over, she will be stepping back.
I have one more pickle that I
Hmm.
forgot to mention. Because I've been rotting like nobody's business recently. I've been on TikTok a lot and I
Hmm.
ended up on Squishy Talk.
What is that?
These guys, Squishies,
Oh,
like rating squishies and like buying squishies and talking about them. And like there's so many. To put it simply, I hate my squishies. I hate them so much now. They suck and they are terrible quality. And I want better squishies because now when I squeeze this, I'm like, this is a bad squishy. They would rate like I know all the people that rate squishies on TikTok would rate this a 0 out of 10. And they would, you know what I mean?
you like
So
the bigger
I
one?
I don't want a bigger one because I've been thinking so much about this. I don't want a bigger one because when I'm working, I just use this. One, I realized I do in fact I am target audience for squishies because I do bite a lot and I pick a
Mm.
lot when I'm working.
So
So I
you're gonna
do
fidget on
think
something else.
so having this has actually been like, oh, this is actually really useful and I do need something in my hands while I'm working and thinking and stuff. Um and whatever. So like I need one that can only be in one hand. The ones that are really big look amazing.
A
They look
student pulls
so
one out the
good.
other
They
day.
look,
She was like,
oh my God, I do want a large one like that, but it wouldn't make sense for me. I need something that's like about yay big, you know?
okay.
But there's so many storefronts online, like I'm so overwhelmed and I don't know where to start.
Where where are the people who are reviewing your squishies getting their squishies from?
They're all getting them from different places is the thing. And like there's mixed reviews. Like I'll see one squishy review of one person being like, "Oh my God, this is a 10 out of 10." And then I'll see somebody else reviewing it and they're like, 4." And they'll go on to the next one, whatever. And like I don't know who to trust or who to believe. I just don't know where to start.
Is
But
there an actual store that we can go for you to just
touch them.
touch? Yeah.
And not that I'm aware of yet. I've seen like I'm also getting like there are stores around like San Diego and stuff that like have squishies
Yeah.
that exist. So like I guess I could go and check those out and like touch them and see if I like any of them. But I have a feeling I'm not going to. I think I want the ones that are like from like specific like shops on TikTok, like whatever, because they
Just
make them
order
like
a few. How expensive are they?
they're not that crazy. They're not that crazy. They're like all under $10.
Oh,
I know, I know.
order
I
like
should.
three.
Yeah, I should. Maybe I'll start my own squishy reviews on TikTok, but I've loved it. I've
Wait, so
loved it
how
and
is
I've
this a
hated it.
pickle? Oh, because now you hate your
Because
squishy.
now when I touch this, like today I was working
It
and I was
sucks.
like, this squishy sucks. This is nothing. This is nothing. I need better squishies.
Do you need like
This is
more resistance?
like I'll send you a couple and you'll understand that there's like levels to this.
And these are adults reviewing this?
Yes, full grown adults. I have not seen a single child reviewing a squishy, as a matter of fact. They've all been adults, like, and most of them older than me. There's been like one that's younger than me. She's like 25 or something, but the rest of them are all like moms. They're like, yeah, my kids got
Oh,
really into squishies, and now I'm really into squishies.
that makes
So,
sense. That tracks.
yeah. And then there's also people who make squishies, and they're like, come with me, like, I'm gonna make squishies. I'll show you how to make squishies. So that also seems like a fun craft to get into at
How do
some
they make
point.
a squishy?
So like you have to buy the thing that goes on the outside and then you can buy like various things. There's like Elmer's like slime that you can like
Hmm.
put in it and then you could put like sand in it or you could put like there's just like a bunch of stuff and like beads or whatever and I don't know, there's a bunch of different types of things that you can put in
We
there.
made our own squishies. Do you remember when I had you make one with a balloon with me?
Oh yeah. I do remember that. Wow, that's true. With the
Hmm.
balloons. That would be cool. But no, I want a nice one.
No, yeah, that's Not a little cheap Play-Doh balloon one.
Maybe I will just bite the bullet. But I think the thing is that happens that I'm like, oh, I want to get one, but then I go on the website or whatever to buy one, and I'm like,
Which one?
I don't know. I don't know what to get.
I think you
So,
just see a review that gives you good vibes
hmm
and you order it from that. Like, I'm sure they are all linked to their little TikTok store.
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna, sorry, I just had to mention that.
Give us an update. No, for
I
sure.
will.
Give us an
I will let you
update.
know. I'll let you know about my squishies.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I think that's it. Make sure to give us a subscribe, listen, like, follow on all of our social media at ChaseMitPod.
You can also send us an email, cheesemancocktailspod@gmail.com.
And that's it. Have a lovely, lovely week.
Thank you so
Bye.
much for listening.